You want to? All right. I said, welcome to the podcast of all podcasts, y'all. It is your boy Prince, and you are tuning in today to y'all chopping it up. And I got some special guests with me. As you guys know, I have my roommate, my homie, the photographer, dancer. Nigga does everything a lot. I got the homie Uzo in the motherfucking building today.
Uzo Para in the house, baby.
And what
it's good to be here.
That, nigga?
I joined the Brotherhood. I am an assassin now.
You were an assassin. Oh, nice,
yeah.
nice.
It's good vibes.
Nice.
All
nice.
Right.
And to my left, I don't know who he is or what he's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be something from Naruto. Am I correct?
Oh wow.
You don't know?
Who are you supposed to be, my friend?
I am Pain.
And we got the director, the plug, Mr. I put everything together. I know everybody. Mims, strong kickboxer. I forgot you would say that, y'all.
Kickboxer.
Didn't you just? Oh, you're.
This is why I'm hot.
Trainer. Yeah.
Mims, you did that already. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that.
I'm hot because I'm fly. You ain't because you're not.
All right, and right now I know y'all looking to my right, to y'all's left. You feel me? I have a chocolate sundae next to me, you guys. Reminds me of a Snicker roll. This foxy lady. Your name, this girl, her name is Anissa, artistic, this actress. Everything Bagel. Well, I've never heard of that one before. This is gonna be interesting, y'all. I got the homie girl Anissa in the fucking house.
Homie girl. What's up?
Alright. And I know y'all see this nigga repping the Wakanda forever. Now I don't know if he's supposed to be the actual King T'Challa or is he supposed to be the new breed.
Nephew T'Challa.
Yeah, the nephew. You know what I'm saying? I got the homie.
Brown sugar and
What? She called this nigga brown sugar, y'all.
Brown sugar.
God. Man, can you want to introduce him, nigga? Introduce him, man. Introduce him, bro. You already said it. I can't top that. I can't top brown sugar.
You want me to introduce the incomparable, the Sagittarius fucking baby Jesus himself.
God damn.
Here, like, it's my little cousin.
She gassing him up.
Give his name.
What was your name again? Arryon. Arryon.
Hey man, tell him G.
He's like a
What's good with y'all? It's your boy Arryon out here, you know, just chilling, vibing.
Right on.
Arryon the duh.
Arryon the Don.
The duh.
All right, I'm glad to have you on. So, apparently you guys just dropped a new video, you guys, a classic video to the icon Michael Jackson. Thriller, is that correct?
Thriller, yes. Michael Jackson Thriller. Just dropped today. Well, yeah, today.
Nice. And you directed it, correct?
Yes, I did. I did direct it.
How do you guys
And
feel?
produced.
That's a big project. You know, that's an icon. You guys just dropped it. You guys shot it. You know, how do you guys feel right now?
I'm hyped.
I mean, I wasn't even in it, so like, you know.
You were in the training though.
He was at the
I was at the rehearsal.
He was at the rehearsals. I still put it in work.
So you're part of the process.
Yeah,
He
he's
didn't
part
put
of
in
the
work, but
process.
he was there. Like,
I
you
had
don't have
to, you know, be a part of the squad.
Okay, well, you, Miss Anissa, you played the actual lady
gave
to
niggas
be. You played the lady to be in the Thriller flick. How was that for you?
I mean,
Because I remember you told me something. I want you to tell me the actual story, or not the full thing, but I mean how you became that girl. Because you were surprised by it, actually. Am I correct?
Well, okay, so I wasn't surprised, but during rehearsal, I did think in my mind, I was like, okay, so who is going to be the lead? And I was like, I obviously would be the lead. Like, the material, the similarity. But they didn't tell me, and I know it has to be like 40% different in order to avoid the copyright. So I was like, maybe they will remix that part. Maybe that part's getting left out. So, since I wasn't told, I wasn't expecting it. But then the day of, they were like, oh, you're gonna be the lead. Or the director casually sprung it upon me that I would be the lead girl. So then I got into lead girl mode, which is like my normal everyday energy.
Yeah, I love the energy, and she's speaking like this.
So so behind that was the original plan with that was get approval. So at first we were thinking no girl and have just Jermaine walking with his friends. And then I talked to someone who was connected at Sony and said, hey, if you just change 40%, they'll let you put the video up. And so would that mean having to change the girl? But when Lilo was able to change the dance so much, Lilo like really killed it because she changed the dance 40%.
Lilo is fire.
Wait, so you're telling me you couldn't even copy the dance move? I thought it was just a song.
No. So you have to change the whole video. So that video is licensed. Like, do you remember in Halloween when we were younger? That video used to play every Halloween. You know.
I wanted you here today.
It's licensed. Like the whole video is like a movie now. It's considered like it gets movie plays, so it gets paid as a movie.
It's one of those iconic cinematic pieces that just one of the biggest superstars of the world. You gotta come correct legally, aesthetically.
So you're saying that you couldn't even shoot a video that looks exactly like it, like in a fan made version?
No, because Michael Jackson is what you would call an empire now. Michael Jackson is an empire now. So everything that's attached to his name is worth millions. Right? It's been like that even before he died. So, like, there's Michael Jackson toys that go for $2.2 million. The original toys. The original arcade game sold for $5.8 million.
The Moonwalker game?
Yeah.
Have you ever played that?
Yeah. I played it.
And the music, it'd be like 8
it's really dope.
Yeah, no, let me make sure I stay inside. Yeah, I never heard that game.
You never did?
I never heard of the Moonwalker game.
Oh, dude.
It's based off of the movie.
It's based off the movie. Oh, you didn't even see? He turned a lot of his music videos into movies. So
I mean, like, his music videos were pretty much like
they were
movies, short
remember the
films.
one he did with Eddie Murphy, like the
Remember the time?
Yeah.
Do you remember
He had a
the
whole
time when we fell in love?
The first one was Thriller, though. Or was it Billie Jean that was the movie?
The first movie was Thriller.
Yeah.
That was the first one, and it changed music videos forever because we still. To this day, people still talk about this music video, right? It still gets played every Halloween.
Yeah.
Like, people still dress up from Thriller. Like, you have commercials that come out for these costume stores that they're doing Thriller dance in there, right? So it's such an iconic thing, and I thought, like, hey, we're an iconic group, so why not us touch an iconic thing and make it even more iconic?
I think that's a part of what made it easy too.
And then
like,
just the extra
you've seen the
dances.
choreo before. Like part of my childhood is just mimicking and memorizing choreo that I think is like the shit.
Oh, you're a dancer too?
Not by trade, but I can dance.
Nice.
You know, I could be a dancer. Like I should do that more because I like to move. But that's what made it easier because like I can envision, the theatrics and the choreo within it. But it was still a challenge too because like I said before, I'm not a dancer by trade.
Nice. So let's just take a shot, to start this fucking podcast. We a little 8 minutes too deep into
we already started it.
You feel me?
Hey, I still did a shot actually.
Just to let y'all know, we were taking shots already before this bitch even started. So we just a little bit late. Y'all feel me? But yeah, man. Shout out to y'all. And then you guys do have another project y'all are about to drop, correct?
Yes.
Which is dropping when?
We're going to drop that the same week as Mandalorian. Not sure exactly which day because I am printing out posters that I'm going to spread all over LA for the movie because this one is a movie for us. Like, it's a movie. Like, straight up, going to have a premiere day. It's going to be crazy. But, yeah, Star Wars. Battle for the Holocron.
Battle for the Holocron. Hey, you going to see me in that? What's my character's name? I'm like general. I got a gun and looking fly as hell. Really?
You guys gotta know this, but this guy's. So check this out, man. The story on this is that I had a different guy was gonna be playing the general.
Story,
yes, but I'm still. You guys gotta know how good this man is, versatile wise. Like this guy literally came in on a day's notice, had to memorize a fucking whole entire dialogue. It was like fucking long. It was like a 45-second dialogue. Nailed that shit. And then fucking, that's it. Y'all gonna see how good it is too.
Professional. He with the shits.
I'm multi-talented and it was fun. So, I was happy to do that.
But let's take this shot. Because,
it's time.
We got
to being multi-talented.
Pretty much, yeah. That's everybody in this fucking room right
to the
now.
multi-talented future icons of America.
You don't drink, bro?
You feel me? Or the world, actually.
Not like that, you know. From time to time.
Cool. He a youngin.
Yeah.
How old are you again?
22.
Yeah, say it to the mic.
22?
Yeah.
I don't know how you gonna celebrate a Jordan year without drinking.
Yeah, bro, you gotta be.
That's good. Alcohol is dehydrating.
It fucks you up. It beats you
Bro,
down.
but I'm like, I don't even need a drink and I'm still lit. Like yesterday, that party was like, you know, it was cool, but like I was still lit. I was still trying to turn up.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Yeah, it was.
Nigga.
Radio.
It was people performing.
verified
It was stripper
party.
shit. You know, you
I'm
ain't gonna be
saying it
turning
right
up too
now.
much.
Shout out to Verified. Shout out to Wave Pop, y'all. This
There's a lot going
Verified
on.
party this Saturday.
Shit.
Nigga.
Going up.
Nigga.
Yeah, smile.
Yeah.
Smile.
Uso. Uso.
Yeah,
Yeah, hey man.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You know I
I got
know.
my drink.
Bro, hey, man, honestly, me and Prince kind of like, you know, first, like, got really cool going to some of the, these parties out here, and Wave Pop was one of those, like, hey, those shits were kind of those shits, so,
Nigga.
hey.
Y'all don't understand. I'm telling y'all, you better get your tickets. Because if you don't, man, I feel sorry for you. Because those going to be $100 by next week.
Yo,
What's the VIP include?
Nothing.
You don't, hey, you good, bro.
Yo.
two virgins, you say?
Oh,
What?
I almost got it.
Tickets are gonna be two virgins.
It'll probably be.
You
But
good,
you're the ladies. Sometimes they're cheap or something to get in. I've gotten people in for free.
I think you should do that.
For real?
I feel like.
I've gotten people in for free.
I feel like-
There's some times,
There's
there's some times we really could have just walked in, too.
For real
Why
on everything.
don't we do that?
You just saying this
No,
on the
dude.
podcast.
Sometimes they.
Is it
Huh?
my
You
turn?
just saying this and
Yeah.
they might hear this.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, yo, maybe shh.
No, I'm gonna cut this part out.
Alright.
I'll use it as a teaser, like Adult Swim style.
Facts. All right. Well, anyway, how y'all feeling though? Y'all feeling good though?
Yeah, I feel fantastic.
Y'all feeling good, man?
I'm feeling good.
Is right and everything.
No, always
It's
good.
Halloween.
I'm highly blessed and
You feel
highly
me?
favored.
You know, I'm the like.
Highly favored.
You know
Highly
what I'm
blessed,
saying?
highly
So,
favored.
Everyone's feeling good. Everyone's feeling blessed and everything. So it is Halloween. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to ask y'all a question.
Gang.
Do y'all believe in spirits?
I do.
I do.
Y'all believe in the other world?
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
So y'all,
I got a
on
crazy
this
story
podcast,
for you.
y'all, what we're about to do is my friend Mims brought the Ouija board, and we're about to do the Ouija board on this podcast, y'all.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm kidding, y'all.
Oh, I was like,
Oh,
my house.
I saw this nigga's face. He was like, "Oh shit, oh shit."
not my fucking house. Oh my god.
But no. Before the podcast, y'all,
Let's
this
bring the
nigga's literally talking
spirits.
about what you need.
Let's bring the pain.
She wants to do it.
Yo, this nigga was talking about I have a Ouija board. He's like, yeah, let's bring it out.
No, I'm cool. on
Wait,
that.
y'all played with the Ouija board?
I haven't.
You
I'm not surprised she has.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Wait,
honestly,
wait,
I'm not
okay.
surprised.
Okay.
I'm not surprised.
Okay. What and why did you guys do that? What made y'all possess y'all to do that?
Me and my friends were like, we just saw like some kind of movie with the Ouija board in it. We're like, fuck it, let's do it, because there was a ghost in their house.
It was a horror movie.
Yeah, but the thing is that they felt like there was a ghost in their house too. So we decided like, fuck it, let's play the Ouija board, let's buy one. So we went to Target and bought one. We were like 16.
They do have
Target.
Did it move on its own? Would you ask it?
So like that part kind of gets weird because
Did you ask him to make?
Well, no.
to
So,
assemble a squad?
right when
in
we think
2020?
it moved, like one of the homies passed out, so it was like kind of weird.
What the fuck?
You passed out.
He passed out.
Dead.
Like he passed out. We had to call like the ambulance and shit. Like
Yeah.
that shit was kind of weird.
Baby, what the spirits took his body. Was he the same after?
No, he was the same after.
Psych.
He just doesn't remember passing out. He doesn't remember it. Yeah. So, but you know, it's crazier than that. I knew the spirits. I knew the spirits existed way before that, because basically, when I was younger, my grandma died in the house, right? And I could have sworn, like, I got my grandma's room after that, and my brother had hit my old room, right? And then,
I'm not laughing at that. I'm just laughing at something that I just saw.
yeah, so it was like, it was kind of crazy. So basically, we would hear footsteps, and it would sound like my grandma saying stuff. So when we moved out of there, right, my mom's best friend still lived in that building, so should we come by and visit? The neighbor once said, hey, oh, so your name's Ann, right? He's like, yeah. I hear this woman walking around the house sometimes at night saying Ann, and which is my mom's name, which is my grandma's daughter.
Yeah.
That's like
It was spooky.
And like everything.
Hey,
I know how to
hey, speaking of footsteps, because you're talking about footsteps.
Yo, what's good, my G?
I'm fine.
Yo, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
Good. What's up? You tuned into Choppin' Up the podcast, man. How are you?
That's dope, man. That's dope. Hey, just letting you know, just quick shout out to you, man. You're doing some big things on your Instagram. You know, I always laugh at the videos that you make, man. So, do anything, bro.
Appreciate, man. I really appreciate that, man.
The love.
Dude.
I really appreciate
The
that.
love is fire.
Thank you, man. What is your name, G?
Elijah.
Elijah. Hey, man, we know Elijah, actually, man. What's up, man? Where you from at? Where you from?
I'm from Wakanda, bro.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I feel you.
We got the whole Wakanda in right now, G.
He's like, I don't recognize you actually.
No. Hey, man, yo, appreciate you, man, for tuning in, man, showing the love, man. Peace, man. I really appreciate that, dude.
Peace, brother. You take care, man, okay?
Thank you, man. You too, man. Blessings to you.
God bless.
All right, so thank you.
All right. So
So,
footsteps.
oh, you would do that?
Absolutely, yeah. So speaking of footsteps, right? So when I was younger, right, growing up in my home, every night, like most nights when I'd be in bed, I always felt like I always heard like footsteps kind of like slowly going up and down the stairs, right? Like slowly like going because they like creak a little bit and like. I never really I was never gonna go out there, right? I was never gonna go out there, but like but it's just spooky. It's just spooky because you know later on later events that happen in life. Like one time so I'm from Sugar Land, right? And like recently, like a few years back, they're trying to dig up foundation for this new building they're gonna build, right? And so as they're digging up the foundation or digging up the dirt, they came across a mass grave of like slaves who just been thrown into like a pile and they just threw dirt on top of them, like slave corpses. Like you see me, like in my hometown type shit.
That's
A few years back, right?
And your hometown is where again?
Houston, Texas, Sugar Land, Texas specifically, type shit. Like,
I'm never going to
like,
Sugar.
like yo, hey, like I've been finding shit out about like Sugar Land. Like Sugar Land, you know, is like built off like one of the biggest sugar plantations in Texas.
That's why it's called Sugar.
That's what I was gonna say.
Exactly. I mean, we're told because it's a sugar cane factory that, you know, the old sugar cane factory that sits there, the old abandoned sugar cane factory. But that area was built off one of the biggest sugar plantations type shit.
What?
Right. So I always kind of felt like, you know, there being like spirits like kind of like walking around, right? And so also there's that one time while like my grandma was staying at my mom's house. She was staying, you know, in the house we grew up, right? And I came home, I was visiting for a while. I think it was after I graduated, and I stayed home for a while, and my grandma was there too, right? So she had this episode, right? And she's like, she was like hearing spirits talking. Right? She saw this one spirit like across the street, like trying to talk to her. I was like, Grandma, like I had to drive her around. And I was like, yo, like there be spirits around here, bro. And like I know my grandma saw some shit, yo, and I know I've been hearing shit like.
That makes sense in the South, especially.
Exactly right. Like there's shit out there. Like I know there is. Like all that shit I've been finding out. I was like,
for sure.
Like
I understood that about the South when I went to New Orleans, and I was like, New Orleans is definitely haunted, like low-key, and that's a part of like its charm and everything. But on some real shit, like there's some sinister
The swamps
energy.
and shit.
It's like sinister energy there, but also like mischievous and playful. And it just kind of shows you like the variety of different spiritual encounters or different spiritual entities, like just like humans, which is like to address your earlier question. However, you're saying you believe in spirits, I feel like especially since 2020, a whole bunch of shit that people have speculated has been confirmed, like alternate realities, UFOs, like you know, it's like I think people are definitely, you know, more open to understanding life beyond what we see in front of us and shit. Like
That's right. They did just
2020
release.
vision, it's like about the veil being unlifted and like having things be confirmed and all that shit. So I feel like definitely there will be spirits, and especially in the South, like on some real shit.
What do y'all think about LA?
I feel like LA is a combination of things.
Yeah.
So you know that there's so you guys could type this up on your phone right now. So in my town, there's one of the most haunted houses in California is in San Pedro. It oozes green slime.
Oh, word Nickelodeon.
No, look it up. It's in Google it right now. The haunted house in San Pedro. Since it's been doing this like for years, and they haven't, like, the original owner of the building says that they won't tear it down because they feel like it's a portal for spirits, and they don't want to disturb a portal because it could be something.
I ain't been not building no hotel on top of no spirit portal.
Speaking of portals,
the Hernandez Poltergeist house.
Hey,
yes.
Is that what you're talking about?
Hey, yo, Uso.
Go to the videos.
Uso.
It's
Remember that Prime? Remember when Prime was here and he was talking about there's a place where no one like wants to fly over or
the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
I was. You didn't know about the Bermuda Triangle, bruh. Like, come on. Hey, the Bermuda Triangle type shit. Yeah.
It's like the Loch Ness monster.
Yeah, basically, like, you don't come back.
You never come back.
That's crazy. No.
Yeah, I watch videos.
And they teach us this in school, so that way you don't go there.
Yeah. It's one of those quick lessons. They don't really go over it much, but that's one of those things like you hear about the Bermuda Triangle.
Hey, hold up.
You can't. And they use it in movies too. The Bermuda Triangle, like.
Yeah.
Or maybe movies made you think it was fake then,
There's
huh?
even a style of shaving the coochie here, like.
Yeah, and
That's not where it came. That's just how iconic.
No,
the
I heard.
yeah. So did you do your research on the Bermuda Triangle?
No, I still haven't. I just thought about it right now.
that
So she
shit's
said like
creepy.
dimensions and whatnot.
Bro,
Wait.
But anyway, no, go to the videos and you'll see the videos. It's crazy.
Wait, no, what were you saying?
Videos on what?
On this house.
No.
Oh, like, where,
The oozing
like,
slime.
YouTube or something? Okay,
Yeah.
YouTube.
who's this?
Arryon,
Oh, the slime. You were talking about the place. No, there's this place that's like maybe 15, 20 minutes away from my house. It's called Hunter's Steakhouse. That's supposed to be haunted. I've never been there because I don't eat steak, but I would be down to go, like, you know, on some ghost hunter shit, like, with the fucking night vision.
She'll be the one screaming the whole
And,
time.
like, dishes be breaking.
She'll be screaming like that.
She opened it.
I got the stage on me. I'm divine.
It's like, yo, have you ever
I know how to keep shit from following me.
have you ever went to a fortune teller, a psychic?
All these videos
Yeah.
are like at least 10 minutes long.
She's done a lot. She's done a fucking lot.
What did they tell your future?
Okay,
Scary.
who I went to wasn't a psychic. It was a tarot card reader. It was in New Orleans. She was lit.
Aren't those worse?
Worse? No, tarot cards are dope. Like, tarot cards are actually interesting. It's interesting. Yeah, it was cool. She said some things that apply.
YouTube gets
now.
annoyed with these ads, yeah.
Because tarot cards could, like, the time, it's not really fortune telling, it's just saying what energies may be present around you, what energies you may be tapping into, what might be up for review, what, you know, it's like pretty interesting sometimes. You just gotta take what resonates, and if it doesn't,
Yeah.
keep going.
Y'all just all in your own little world.
We're watching the
I'm
house.
sorry.
Yeah, cool.
That's rude.
Yeah.
At least they realized it, but it's cool.
No,
Because
I
it
didn't
was
make
like a
them.
little side combo. It's like, cause
Yeah.
it's like a little kickback situation. This was like a bubble.
We can't do two conversations
At
on.
the same time.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
We gotta pick a conversation. What were y'all
No,
talking about?
like
We were still talking about the haunted places, like
Oh.
Okay, and then I was talking about tarot card readings. So let's do
The
you
tarot
know,
card reading.
If you want to talk about tarot cards, let's put up on one. If you
We're
want
on
to
the
talk about haunted
tarot.
places,
We're
let's
on
put up
the.
two. All
I
of
said
the
we're on
society.
the. I said we're on the tarot card reading because it's my.
Hey,
show.
so I never even heard of tarot cards until I moved out here to LA, right? And right, and then I find out like, oh, this a whole witching community, and y'all be out here just reading
they be
like
scamming niggas.
whatever,
They
you
shit
know.
in Chicago for a reason. Niggas would come up to them
Like-
and be like, "Hey, bitch, what you get your ass away from me?"
You could do
It's
some
not really
tarot card
scamming.
reading. You don't
No,
have to
it's fucking.
I mean, really, I say just like as that zodiac stuff. So
Yeah, I know.
that's stuff. That's all it is.
that's
It's only that shit
She all
fake.
into her spiritual.
Well, what I would
But-
say,
That's good though. You into
What I-
your spiritual stuff.
what I would say is like astrology is not. People ask if you believe in it. It's like it's not a religion, so you don't have to believe in it. It's just another study. It's a study of the stars, the planets, how, you know, their degrees and their motions impact Earth. You know, we obviously have a magnetic pull with the moon. We have influence from other things outside of Earth. So it's just like, you know, how the energies of certain planets may influence you know, the planet as a whole, not as a large. That was stupid. I was thinking about French fries from Rally's. I would get
those are fire.
Yeah. You know.
You know what?
I get those.
Everything she just said. Hey, yo. Everything she just said got negated with that ending.
No. But anyway, it's just a study of how. It's just another study, a way to understand knowledge, to come across knowledge. Okay, let's talk about it. We talked about the tarot cards. Let's piggyback.
Go ahead.
All right,
No, let Prince decide because it's his show.
Yeah, because I don't know what's going on right now. Oh God. I don't want to have to check anyone right now. I really don't. Please don't make me. But back to what I was saying. What's up with the scenario? The with your house?
So he was talking about this house oozes green slime. I was trying to find this video on YouTube, but I can't find the video.
Well, it's probably because where is it at? It's more local. It's more of a local thing. It's not like.
You got to put it like this. Watch. Let me show you.
Did y'all find it?
Well, he found the story on the news article.
We should have visited one time.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Oh, no, I ain't going
green
there.
slime, you know.
Let's just fucking go. I don't care. Let's just go.
But
I'm trying to get some green slime.
You go to the Ouija board, but you won't visit a house.
No, because that's a little too. No.
How's that?
It's a little too real.
Yeah, huh?
It's too real for you,
A
huh?
little too much.
You niggas are weak.
Too real challenge for you, bitch.
And you know, I'ma come through in the all white with the Palo Santo on me, and I don't be playing with these spirits. I be letting them know what's up. Like,
I'm gonna be hiding behind Anissa.
Don't hide behind me. You're supposed to be beside me.
I'm hiding behind you.
Wait, so you down to go?
Because you the spiritual one.
You're supposed to be spiritual. She's supposed to be like that.
I don't think so.
Wisdom seeker.
I'm not down. Mims, are you down?
No, I'm not trying to do it.
Yeah, y'all are weird if y'all
Oh,
want to
so-
do that.
I said one day. I mean,
Take
it don't have to
the
be
Bluetooth
today.
off.
I want it to be today.
It could be today though.
I just heard that shit. I was like,
It
what
could
the
be
fuck?
right now.
Let's not speak in my room.
We could pause the podcast right now and
No,
go
that's
and do
crazy.
video for the
San
rest of the
Pedro,
podcast.
you know how far that is?
That's
Is
not that
40
far.
minutes?
You've been there.
Yeah, that shit is
Is
far
it
as
40
fuck.
minutes?
It's far from my place.
Oh, it's like 49 minutes. That was far because that's why I said I'm not pulling up no more. I just slept in this box.
In the
love
box.
seat. In the love seat.
What's that? A car?
No, right here.
Oh, you slept here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
On this couch
I
right
know.
here.
I was thinking about my bed with my beautiful black silk sheets and red silk pillowcase and Tempur-Pedic mattress.
This nigga here, bro.
I swear.
She a bougie girl.
Anissa bougie.
Bro, so bougie, bro. She asked me for a toothbrush, and you shouldn't have this this type of Colgate. Like,
You shouldn't. I was
man,
trying to upgrade your health. You want your
Man.
cranial all crusted with fluoride?
man, just take it and leave it.
I'm
What?
just trying to upgrade your blood system and your
Damn.
lymph nodes and shit.
She seemed like the type. She seemed like the
I
type.
see.
Right,
What
Bill,
is
you
the
need
type?
to do this, you need to do that.
Just trying to
Bro,
help
the
you out.
eggs, I got
No,
white
no.
eggs. She said you need to get brown eggs. Like, what?
You don't like melanin in your eggs. And first of all, don't try to say it like I said it like that. I said it like I suggest. I said I'd like to make a suggestion to you. I didn't even say like, oh nigga, the kids. But I wasn't gang banging on you about the
You were, bro. She charged me
Gang.
for everything.
Gang.
She charged
Gang.
me for
No,
everything,
it
bro.
wasn't.
She can't game bang on
You
nobody.
just- I don't need to. You know, I got shit to do. I could make a call for that.
Ooh,
That's that
Gang.
ego shit.
that's that shit.
Now, on that note, I have to use the restroom, and I don't know what y'all gonna talk about, but you can talk about it. I'll catch up because I'm quick like that in the brain, in the mid-brain.
Gang.
Interesting. Make this way, this way, this
They
way.
stepping on the niggas' toes. Come on.
Yeah. Now you know.
So now that the is anyway,
Yeah.
how do y'all feel about have y'all ever like seen an actual haunted house like in person?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Yeah,
One
once.
time. It was a haunted mansion.
Time out, cut the fuck up. What the fuck is
You,
going
like,
on
you're
right
right
now?
on the road.
What happened?
Yeah,
What?
I've been
Uso.
to-
All right, y'all. So, we're back right now. All right. So, I don't know where we ended. Oh, we were on Haunted House. Arryon, you said you're gonna tell a story, correct?
Yeah.
Go. Tell your story about Haunted House.
So, you know, I was a little young kid, you know. Can they hear me?
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it's recording.
But, yeah, you know, a little youngin', you know, with the gang, you know. We just been some badass kids. And there's like a haunted mansion. It's called Kimberly Crest, and it's in Redlands. If y'all ever check it out, it's nice as hell. It's a nice ass mansion. No cap.
Where is this at?
In Redlands.
Redlands.
Nobody know where. Every time I bring up. Like,
Wait, isn't that forest with the trees, right? The red, like
Is it the
with the trees, right? The tall ass trees.
the giant ones that have been around for like thousands?
Or am I bullshitting?
Is it
I think Redwood Forest.
the red
Oh,
ones?
yeah, the Redlands. Yeah, I'm thinking Redwoods. I'm
I
sorry.
think Redwoods.
Oh, yeah, Redlands. All right, where's the Redlands?
Anyway, yeah, nobody know where Redlands is, but I mean, and you ever see it, you know what I mean. But it's a Kimberly Crest mansion, and like we came, they told us like a lot of people talk about like, oh yeah, it's haunted and this and that. And so I was like, I was with the homies and we were just chilling, you know, not doing shit. So I was just like, can I go somewhere? So yeah, nigga, okay.
Yeah, what?
Okay, well we weren't doing shit, so you know, we was like, oh, let's go check this out. Let's go check this out. Because they were like, oh yeah, we heard about it. You know, we were walking too. We didn't have a car. And we went to the mansion, and like they won't let you in because it's gated off. But like they have a fat ass window. They have 2 fat ass windows.
Fat
Yeah.
windows.
Yeah, like no, like you
Fat ass
they
with
big
like
as
wide
hell.
windows.
They big as hell. The windows are big as fuck.
You just break the window?
That's
No,
fire though.
no,
Like, you
no.
mean like the floor to
Nah, we didn't even go in. We didn't even go in. I just so yeah, we were walking up there. It's a fat ass hill that you gotta go up because you know it's a mansion, so you know they have like some driveway. So we were walking up that hill. It took like 5-10 minutes. That hill was big as fuck. And me and the homie was peeking out the window, and we see a whole shadow figure just staring, looking at us, and then it disappeared and ran off. And then once we seen that, I screamed because I'm a bitch, you know. I'm a bitch when it comes to that shit. Y'all niggas a bitch. Y'all niggas are screaming.
If you say you're a bitch, like, no, nigga, I gotta look at you differently. I gotta look at you differently for that.
No.
I was just like, oh,
No, you go.
it's a fucking ghost. Like, nigga, what? You gonna just stand there?
It's a ghost.
I don't give a fuck how fucking ghost is. That
Wait, you saw a ghost?
Yeah.
You saw a ghost?
It's a shadow figure, nigga.
Sure, I saw it.
Those are supposed to be the evil ones. Anyway, I seen the shadow figure, and the homie seen the same thing. So I know I wasn't
Isn't
tripping.
that crazy how
and
all
we,
the movies are like that?
and we ran down. We had a homie with a broken leg. We had a homie with a broken ass leg. And that nigga ended up tripping.
Wait.
And I got no.
Why is a broken leg homie even on the expedition to begin with?
I don't know why he came.
guys.
You know, everybody's just like.
Y'all was on some
This should
level.
never even have happened.
But that nigga tripped, and I was like, fuck no. I'm like, nigga, hey, peace out. If you die, you die.
Bro, I can imagine. You imagine that nigga crawling? That nigga's crawling on the ground.
I can't do nothing.
Was he crawling?
Protect yourself.
Hey, was he crawling one
he
crutch at a
rolled.
time?
He rolled. That nigga rolled, then he got back up and stopped.
Oh no, he fell and
I was
rolled.
like, damn, I feel bad for this nigga because if a demon would have chased him, he would have been dead. I'm not coming back. If I seen my homie going from this shit, like, I'm not ever going back to that fucking mansion. But that was one of the experiences I had. That shit was creepy as fuck.
Shit.
Crazy.
Wait, did the shadow figure chase y'all or y'all just ran?
Nah, we just ran.
Usually shadow figures, they just
Hey,
wanna shake you.
so if I
They
beat
just
you in
wanna
basketball,
pose. They be like,
If I beat you in basketball, you have to go inside the mansion.
Oh, how? How am I gonna go inside?
So if I
mansion?
beat you in that one-on-one game,
It's
the
an
schedule
abandoned?
that's coming up.
No.
If I beat you in that one-on-one
Alright.
game, you got to go inside the mansion.
How? How am I gonna go in? I'm not making no bets because I don't know how I'm gonna.
I'll bring
You
up.
don't think you can beat him?
I can. I was just playing today, nigga. I was hooping. Dead ass.
All right, so
That's
let's
why I was
make this
late.
bet then. We should
was
make
hooping.
this bet.
Alright, what the fuck do I get out of it if I win?
Make your side of the bet.
I'm not betting enough.
He don't want to go in there either. He need to go in there too.
I know.
You
You
caught
going
me.
there.
Fine then. Deal. Let's make the bet right here on the podcast.
Fuck no.
In front of all these witnesses.
I'm not making no type of bet.
life.
We are not better.
So that means you're not confident in your skills in one-on-one basketball. So that means I'm gonna. So I'm a dunk. Hey, look, check this out. I'm a dunk, and I'm sorry if something drags. If it starts with a bag.
This guy. This man's thinking
This nigga say can dunk on somebody, bro. I don't believe that, bro. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Hey, Google.
I'm sorry, bro.
I'm sorry,
the video you showed us, I feel like the fucking court was like
That
7.
it really was, bro. No hype.
Chuck. Google me, Chuck.
Google where?
You know.
Am
Am I the only one that had a hunted
Shaquille
experience
O'Neal?
though? I know I'm not the only one.
No, I think I was dealing with a demon before.
For real? Let us know some.
This is back when I was lost out in LA. I was a lost soul.
What do you mean by lost soul? Like,
Well, what does a lost soul do?
yeah, like what do you mean?
He
Like,
ponders. He ponders out here. He doesn't like. I don't know. I was just depressed.
Lost in
oh, okay, I get you.
I was
I
really-
was gonna go there.
I was really depressed, right? And
I'm glad you under that, bro. That shit is
so
serious.
I was working at this smoke shop at this time. You've heard this story.
Yeah. I'm sorry, you about to tell it.
Dude, I was working at this smoke shop, right? And this white girl comes in, and she has like this little dog that has like alopecia on it. It's a Pomeranian with alopecia, and she has a fucking vape, right? And she comes in and she's like, "Yo, can you close the door? I don't want my dog to run out." And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So she closes the door and she's like using her vape, and the whole shop, bro, is getting hella foggy and shit. Hella foggy.
It was a ganja vape or like
Oh, the one of those
like
regular
chocolate
vapes.
bubblegum vapes.
Yeah,
no,
they
I
be
don't-
blowing a lot of smoke out those vapes.
But it literally had the whole fucking store like fucked up, right?
That should be annoying too. I
So
hate
the
people
whole
who vape
time
like that.
I'm messing with this girl, like giving her like it's a smoke shop, so there's pipes and shit, right?
Yeah.
I break like 4 to 5 pipes, like messing with this girl. This girl's giving me chill
Yeah.
when she's looking at me.
She's so
all
beautiful.
So you was feeling her then. You was making-
She's
She
so
was giving me energy,
beautiful.
right?
You was
Listen to the
feeling her.
story.
You was
Listen to the
nervous.
story.
You was nervous
No,
being
no,
a bad man. She was like,
no.
"Oh."
She wasn't that
I'm
bad.
not saying that
She's so hot.
Oh
my god.
You can't even say she was bad.
No, listen, she wasn't that bad. But listen, at this time, but listen, at this time, I was lonely and very horny at the time. I was like,
Okay, so that so you're like,
So-
she's all.
No, she wasn't though.
Alright, go on the story. Go on the story.
We know that men don't always fuck super pretty women all the time. That's like a misconception.
I'm not in that typical side. Man, I fuck on bad females.
Except for this one, right?
What?
Whoa.
You don't say no or
Did you hit?
like listen to the story.
Okay, now
Listen
let's
to
get
the
to the
story.
story. This is something different.
Alright, let's finish the
Alright.
story.
So I'm dealing with this girl. I break like 4 to 5 pipes, right? And I'm like, shit, bro. So she comes up to me and she's like, hey, you wanna come over tonight? And I was like, yeah, right? So later that day, I like get an Uber. I go to her house. I go to her house. It's in fucking Hollywood, and I don't know if y'all know, Hollywood is where the demons stay.
Oh God, it is.
It's
That's why 12 put up on the function list.
Demon time, after night,
Right.
demon time.
So look, I go to this girl's house, and her house is hella fucking dark, and she has like a pathway to get to her bed. Okay, a pathway. All right, there's a whole bunch of shit in there, and it's like hella dark. So I'm walking to the back, trying to get there, and she has this bed, and it's like a medieval bed, like an old ass medieval bed.
Sacrificial.
No, like some
Sacrificial
fucking
altar.
Like let's start.
Yeah.
Those shits are dope though.
Yeah,
I
she was
like
like-
them.
the tape.
She was
Remember
like,
that from the woods?
she was like,
The
yo, I
girls
got
had that
this.
in the woods.
She was like, I got this like long time ago, and I was like,
Succubus
oh
vibes.
really, right? And
What's
so-
her number? Like I'm already trying to see what's over her.
You're
She got the
scaring me now.
succubus-
She got this shit right
She
now.
got
I
the
know,
succubus
G.
energy.
You like
Nigga, what the
Continue.
fuck? Hell no!
Continue.
Anyway, so
Relax,
listen.
Relax.
We're in the restroom. No, we're not in the restroom. Oh no, I go to her restroom. She has like all these little sticky notes, like written with things written all over there.
Manifestations and shit.
You know,
Just
on the
saying.
what the fuck they were saying. Weird
Were
shit.
they in English?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't.
shit,
I've never
they
seen
were
that
in
shit. So I go out, right? She's in her kitchen, and she's like, she has this picture on her wall, and there's this white man on there, and there's these little devil kids
Red flag. White man, red flag. Little kids.
And she was like, oh my god, I think this is so beautiful. I think this is so pretty. What do you think? And I was like, what?
What did it look like? Was it beautiful?
It was
no.
It was just a white man and there's these little devil babies like running up to the man. And she was like, I think this is so beautiful. And I was like, what the fuck? You know? So
If you have a picture, did you take a picture?
No, I don't want no picture of that shit.
I know. I was just saying, if you did, you should use it as B-roll in this.
Click.
Bad vibes.
I was just thinking.
Nigga, I was so
keep that in my camera roll.
Continue.
So I'm laying on her bed, right? And we're smoking everything. This girl has like a whole bunch of like Oreos, and she was just like pops and shit. And I was just like, what the fuck, dude? So in my mind, I was like, dude, I guarantee y'all, I'm not even playing to you. She's like, I'm not gonna have sex with you.
She wasn't there for that. She had other plans. She was about to sacrifice you for a higher purpose.
No, y'all.
got something going.
This girl, but listen, as I'm keep going, the rest of the story, I guess she's gonna build more, right? So, I started dealing with this girl for like a good minute, right? And within that minute, I asked her, I was like, yo, are you a devil worshiper? I did. I was like, you're a devil worshiper? She was like, no, you're just tripping. Like, I'm an angel. I'm perfect. Like, you're just scared because I'm perfect and you're like a fallen angel. Because I have like an angel wing right here. Just one right here. And she's like, you're a fallen angel and you're a light worker. And I was like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? She's like, you're one of God's chosen. I was like, Right? So, shorty, I stopped messing with her. I chill her because that shit was weird. I felt like she was into some devil shit, right? So y'all, I don't even want to like bring this part in the podcast, but my dad like passed away, like but the thing is he was going through cancer. So I don't know. I just don't know. But like, it's really crazy because in that time period, I lost my job. I lost 2 jobs in that fucking period. Then my dad passed away. Then the day after my dad passed away, that bitch fucking walked in, and I was like, "You would fucking walk in." And she's like, "What are you talking about?" And I was just like, it was just some weird shit.
Devils out here in Hollywood, bro.
Hollywood. I'm not going too far. I don't want to go too far into the story. You know the other part of it, but I'm not gonna go too into it. I can't.
Hey, can we say after? Can you tell me after this?
I'll say after
2 years ago?
It was like 2 years
Were you
ago.
27?
I really want to hear
Or how old
this.
were you?
I was 26.
26. You're about to be 27.
Yeah.
I have something. It's a little. It may be more on the abstract side to explain for why that may have happened. I don't
Talk
know.
to us. Talk to us. This is what this podcast is for. I want you to break it down.
Okay, so to kind of redirect the conversation, what Arryon? Please relax.
I'm not doing it.
Detention. Now, to redirect the conversation kind of back to astrology. I know niggas hate that, but this is something that I read about astrology, and it's regarding like when you turn in your late 20s, like once you hit that 26, 27 threshold, you have what is called your Saturn's return, and that's like the amount of time that it takes for Saturn to go 1 revolution around the sun.
See, how long was this? How long does this take, you said?
It happens around your 27th year.
27.
Your 27th birthday. And Saturn is the planet of like restrictions, of karma, of like
she's telling the truth
of discipline.
Yeah.
So like around your 27th year, it might be rough. Like shit might start beating your ass.
True, yeah.
And it's to elevate you into the next phase of your life. It's like to end the cycle of your next
Next.
It was just looking at your reflection instead of listening.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
No,
I was
I'm
talking
listening.
about
No, I'm listening.
No, I was listening.
And
But
you're
you said he's
around
27 though.
Yeah,
Next
so like
summer.
your 27th year, it could be a very emotionally, physically, psychologically rough year, like going into your 30s. It depends on. It's like the karma.
But hold on,
Not to say that your father passing away is like karma, you know.
Oh no,
Not
no,
to say that,
I
but
think,
you know what I'm saying.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
No, I believe that because my ex used to tell me like, oh yeah, you're gonna have like a very tough year, and then after that you're gonna blossom into the phoenix.
Yeah, remember we talked about that.
You feel me?
That's
Damn,
right.
I know about that.
Remember we talked about
But
that?
check this out.
You know what's funny?
But this nigga is 27 though, and I feel like he's
27.
having the best year of his life right now.
So okay,
No,
so
this nigga Mims.
it's funny because in the beginning of it, like it was going good. The first January and February, I was like, oh shit, I'm making so much money. I'm about to own my own gym in December. Like, but then March hit and Corona hit, and then I was like, oh shit, that shit's on pause. But then I kept fucking having to pay bills and not making money. Nobody wanted to personal train for a little while. And then I was like, shit, this shit was crazy. And then next you know, I get a phone call from Discovery Channel. And that shit all flipped all the way up. So it's gone way up.
All the way
But
up.
you know what? I will say this, so like my ex, one of my exes, I won't even say her name this time, but one of my exes, her 27th year was really bad though. It was like it started off up. She bought a business, and she had her own nail salon. She had it right by the college too at CSUN, right by CSUN. So it was like she owned her own nail boutique right there. It was going up, right? But she couldn't handle the stress of like having the business, and so she would take out her anger out on me, type shit. So I think because she handled it wrong, the stress, her life ended up keep going down because it literally went all the way downhill after that. Like she had to sell the business, she ended up like losing a lot of money, she lost her savings, got into debt and everything. Because I think it's because she handled it the wrong way. But then she started changing her karma on that because then she flipped like a 180 on her spiritual side. Like I would say she was more cheerful, more positive, saying, oh, I'm going to try to get this, get that. I'm going to help more people, and then it went up. Mm-hmm. So I think because the way I handled my stress, because I handled it like, hey, I'm going to just keep hustling, keep trying, keep hustling. That's why it went up. But if you do it, if you don't, if you give in to the stress, it's gonna go down.
Yeah, I feel that. And that's why his year is going the way it's going.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why you're saying 27th year is like the year of the karma and stuff? Like, why does it mean it has to go down? Like, I felt we got really negative about karma. I was like,
karma, I think
like,
it's if you view karma in a negative sense. Like you can have there's good karma, there's bad karma, there's neutral karma, there's karma that may even skip you, like, and maybe the people around you or something like that. Something like your family. Karma doesn't always have to be bad. I think that's just how you are viewing it, because people normally be like, "Oh, bet you gonna get your karma." They saying it like a threat. But karma is also receiving. It's just receiving. It's not. You don't have to put like whether it's good or bad on it. That depends on the situation.
All right, because
I feel deciding. It's just part of deciding what type of karma you want to. That'll influence how you move, and then you'll get that.
But I didn't know what was coming for me that year, bro. I went through so much challenging shit. I lost my car. Man.
That was original story time.
Man, I went through so much crazy shit that time, and my ex warned me. My ex warned me about it, which sucked.
Women be knowing.
Well, everything.
You're
about to hit 27, man. So what do you with this kind of conversation? Do you feel kind of scared or what?
I mean, honestly, I feel like
my best friend's 27th year was so fucked.
All right, I feel I have good karma coming my 27th year because I've been doing my hustle and I stay true to myself and I stay true to my people who I help out and who I consider my family out here, who I build my relationships with. And
I believe that.
Yeah, and I've been building my own stuff. I've been pretty quiet with my stuff. Honestly, I know I have, but it's because I've been preparing for what I have to do, what I do later on. I've been watching how everyone else runs their brands, their businesses and stuff. It's like, dang, like that's the work that I'm gonna have to put in. So it's like I'm gonna really get to work. Like that's what I'm gonna do. So I've just been waiting on that, but like saving for that. But yeah,
and that'll be in 2021, right?
2021.
And this is how I feel about 2021. I feel like everything that like 21. I feel like 2021 is gonna be a good year because if you've been working right now, that shit's gonna like blossom. Like fucking.
I feel like we in for a surprise.
Yeah. I honestly felt that was gonna be 2020. I thought it was gonna be 2020.
Good way, bad way, G. Like what are you talking about?
Either way, man. Like I don't know. Like I mean,
Depends on
Worldly or
who-
for yourself?
Depends on who wins the presidency. So
I'll be into like
you know what I'm saying?
Like church
And I don't even think it matters who wins because I think either one of them, whoever wins out of either one, is going to create a travesty war.
That's
like,
the thing. That's what
you hear the Republicans.
Yeah, that's what I mean about that.
Yeah,
like,
there's some radical Republicans saying that if Biden and Camilla wins, they're going to start a war. But then there's some far leftists that are also doing that. They're saying, hey, well, if Trump wins, we're going to start a war. So it could be a civil war in America real quick.
In conclusion, it's about to be
whoever
some
wins,
dystopian shit. So prepare your dystopian drip.
Whoever wins the presidency,
get your goggles and shit. Get your
goggles for
those.
what?
They're not cardigans. Goggles. You know the dystopian swag. They be having the goggles because they be the world. The fucking environment's all fucked up because of global warming. So there's sandstorms all the time and shit. Okay. And you need your oxygen tank and all that other dystopian shit.
Okay, no,
and your knife and your motherfucking cardigan shit. It's not a cardigan, but it's like, you know what I'm saying?
You know, cause
like an overcoat.
Kind of
Cardigan.
Kind of. It's not a cardigan.
No.
In Savage Lands.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah, so I gotta have something thick to keep protect you from like stabs, like from knife slices and stuff.
I'm
just saying,
some thick.
I just need you to get ready.
I'm just saying, like, we in for a surprise, cause you know. I be in church and like you know the Book of Revelations, like.
you got toilet paper?
Like,
of course, we got
like majority of the shit on Book of Revelations been happening, so you know.
So
for years,
exactly, but still.
So
like,
what is Smitty's next because of the Book of Revelations?
Shit, bro, anything can happen, man. Anything can happen. That's what I'm saying.
Anything can
happen from the sky, and we'll know.
It can go both ways.
So speaking on the books end of that, right? So did any of you guys read the book that prophesied Trump? From 18, it was from the.
I heard of that.
The Adventures of Baron Trump.
No, I heard of it.
So there's this book that I recently read, and then the homie Ramon is going to read it too. Shout out to Ramon, but he's going to read it too. Basically, this book was written in 1865, right? 1865.
Anytime there's the 18 in front of the year.
The main character of the book is Baron Trump. What's Trump's son's name? Baron.
That's crazy.
Right?
Baron.
So, check this out.
That's
this
a
Baron
weird
Trump,
name, too. That's a weird name.
It's a pretty weird name. It's not common. It's not a common name to name your son Baron, right? So, Baron Trump ends up becoming president of the United States, right? Do you know where his New York address was? The same place as Trump Towers. And you can Google that shit. And it's, yeah. So, yeah, I read the whole book, bro. I have the book. If you guys want to borrow it, I have the book.
I don't even
And it's freaking crazy. So then, guess who is, so Baron Trump ends up getting like, pretty much, they don't want him as president. So he decides to take over the military and use the military on the citizens. And he becomes the last president. The book's called Baron Trump, the Last President. Guess who his general was? Pence.
Pence should be dead though.
But Pence was in there. Like, his name was Pence.
Maybe said
General-
Barry and they meant Donald. They just saying.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh,
That reminds me.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
And this is all in the book.
That's what I'm saying. Year 2021.
So what got me onto this was when I found out about this book because it was one, the news has talked about it, which was weird. The news was talking about a book, and then the Joe Budden podcast talked about it, and they read like a whole like page of it on the podcast, and I was like, what the fuck? And so I bought the book off Amazon, bro. It's like $18 on Amazon. I was like, damn. That shit was deep. I was like thinking in my head, like, man, hopefully Trump don't win. But then, what if he does win and what if he loses and then does that? Because there's some military, like, we all know the military is racist. We've seen what's going on in Fort Hood, right? So if the military is that corrupt, what makes you think that they wouldn't just do that? You know, because they'd be his speech to them would be like, hey, I won't fuck with Fort Hood, but Biden's gonna shut it down.